Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 12 of Season 4 here at Southampton. We have the 5th and penultimate Champions League group stage game today. One that we really don't need to get anything from at all, so I'm not too fussed about it. We have a game against Crystal Palace at the weekend, followed by another midweek game against Manchester City this time around in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. It's a busy month of December. January looks relatively manageable, although if we beat City, we'll have both semi-finals of the Carabao Cup in January and, of course, an FA Cup tie as well, which will be drawn in due course. So, a busy schedule coming up. Not the deepest of squads. It'll be a testing time, but hopefully we can come out on top. I'm sure we'll do okay. Drop the video a like if you enjoy the episode. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And hopefully we can start with avoiding defeat. I think probably be good enough against Sporting. I don't really care about the rest of the group stage. We're already through. And then fingers crossed the win in the league and progression through in the cup. Rui Patricio in goal for Sporting. He got pace out wide with Podence and Acuna, with Seydou Doumbia up top, who's no slouch of his own, is he? This will be a tough game, as the first game against Sporting was, but hopefully we can come out on top. Carvalho through the gap there to Fernandes. Acuna back to Fernandes. This is good football, and Seydou Doumbia should and has given Sporting a 1-0 lead after 6 minutes. Very well worked move down the left-hand side of their attack. Doumbia will rush across and celebrate with the fans. We can't even count how many high fives he's done there. Sporting 1, Southampton 0. 1 pass across, 2 pass across, and then bury it. GG. Sessing on to Sims. That's nice football. Sofiane Bifal racing in behind. Polinia trying to close me down. Lovely turn by Bifal. You see the entire defence. The entire defence as one drifted, spun around and stepped back up again. But Bifal doesn't care. He pays that in off the post on the far side, and it's 1-1 here. Very nicely done. We'll have a look at a quick replay. Watch all 4 defenders, maybe 5 people, they stop, they turn, they all step back. It looked like one fluid motion of a defensive line. But we scored anyway. 1-1 after 11 minutes. Doumbia to Podence again, to Doumbia again. The quality of goal here is quite high. That was undefendable for me. Quick fire passing, good movement. Sporting back in front again in the 14th minute. Ridiculous quality of football here. That's just unreal. Fair play. Bloody hell, what is going on? This tackle by Yedlin. Pace to Josh Sims. Look through there for Obafemi. Could go back to Josh Sims, could drop the shoulder and then look to bend that in the top corner himself. It wasn't far away. Given away. One back again. Polinia. Oh, lovely ball to Podence. Again getting away from me. Decent delivery. Headed. Oh! Not fully away, and William Carvalho's shot just drifted tantalisingly wide of the post. First time volley was on target, and just the spin of the ball took it away from goal. Sessegnon through the gap to Obafemi. Little touch there to Bifal. To Obafemi again. To Bifal again. Finish! Starting to wonder. Like, I need a squad depth with an extra central midfielder, but should it be Bufal that I move on? Because he just keeps... He's having a fantastic season. We're really going to have to think long and hard about who we sell on to bring in another central midfielder. Because it's going to be tough. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I'll wait and see what you guys reckon in the comments. I'm genuinely starting to think about moving Borja Mayoral on because of his fall off, like rather rapid drop off in goals and goal-scoring ability, but we'll have to check stats in the squad report at some point between now and the transfer window. Have a long, hard think about who it is that we move on, because I need to sell someone. I need to sell either a striker or a winger to be able to raise the funds to bring in a new central midfielder, because I do need a new central midfielder, but I can't afford to lose anyone from any other positions other than perhaps a winger or perhaps a striker. So, I don't know right now. I really genuinely don't know. Sim steps in, driving forward. Two people in the middle, one of which, was Buffal at the back post, who that was headed towards. Cross will come in here from Josh Sims. Another good delivery. How many times this season is that going to happen? Milinkovic-Savic at the near post with a header from a corner. In the 39th minute, it's 3-2 Southampton. 1-0 down, 1-1. 2-1 down, 2-2. 3-2 up. Josh Sims in there to Obafemi. Forward to Sofiane Buffal. Oh, the scoop turn of dreams for a hat-trick. Sofiane Buffal. Southampton 4, Sporting 2 in the 50th minute. A game that I really didn't want to take seriously, haven't been taking seriously. And we're storming it now. It was a little bit dodgy in the first half, but we now have a little bit of daylight between ourselves and our Portuguese foes. 5th goal of the Champions League campaign for Sofiane Buffal. 4-2 Southampton. Nice tackle by Oriol Romeu. Pokes that to Buffal. Obafemi's making runs ahead of me. Wait for the ball to arrive at his feet. Skip away from the defender. Keeper's come. I'll dink it, but it won't drop in time. That would have been delightful if that had worked, but unfortunately just kept rising. There's the final whistle. It's 4-2, the final score here. The majority of the goals coming in the first half, then Buffal finished it off just after the break. I had 4 shots on target, all 4 went in. They had 2 shots on target, they both went in. Final score in the other game in the group is Lyon 2, Anderlecht 1. I'm not sure what that does with regards to the potential for Lyon or Anderlecht to progress out of the group stage ahead of Sporting Lisbon. We now will certainly top the group, but what happens with that second spot? We'll have to wait and see. I have changed. Pretty sure I'm waiting for it to just... hello. Here we go. Group D, where weren't we? No, A, E. Group E. Oh, that win for Lyon takes them level on points with Sporting Lisbon, who they face next. That'll be interesting. That'll be a hell of a game. Fighting between the two of them for a place in the knockout rounds. Whoever wins goes through. If they draw, then Sporting will progress in place of the Frenchman. Well, we're 3rd in the league now and only 2 points off top. We've really quite dramatically turned things around after a very shoddy start to the season. Let's see if we can't get a little bit closer to top of the table with a win here away from home against Crystal Palace. As expected, as always, 4-4-2 for Crystal Palace. Sorloth alongside Giovinco. Another big man, small man combination for them. No Benteke this time around, but Kennedy does start on the left. See if Wise Boys can do it against me here. Neves. Out to Justin Kluivert. Waiting for someone to make me a run. At least a run that I can use. Milinkovic-Savic cuts inside. Borja and Diedra just stand there motionless in the middle. Cheers, lads. Thanks for your options. Borja will look to bend this. Deflected off Innes. Go out for a corner. I think it was destined for the top corner, that actually. Ruben Neves to deliver. It's a good corner. It's a bad corner. I'll get this back to Ruben Neves. Hopefully he's still onside. He was. Quite comfortably so. Harris to Milinkovic-Savic. Not got the space there to let fly. Leon Bailey might be able to get some space here though and drill it into the middle. In fact, the deflection draws the save out of Lodigen. Very nearly able to give us a 1-0 lead there. At least 2 people in the middle looking to tuck that home. Ruben Neves, flick that over your shoulder, never mind. Drops to Bailey. Ruben Neves scored the best goal I've ever scored on FIFA in the last episode. But that one, from a similar sort of range... No. Savic to Neves, around the corner, let fly, good save, it's not going to go. I didn't think it was going to go for a minute. We'll get the corner, Neves will whip it towards the near post, Skriniar's up, he is up, off the bar in fact, goes the ball, very, very nearly, 1-0 Southampton. Bailey will look for the ball over the tops. Going to go out, is it? Can Kluivert keep it in? He can keep it in, but unfortunately gives it straight back to Palace, sorry. Borja will look for Jeju. Spins one way, then goes back the other. Can't find a way past Milivojevic, who's done solidly well there. That's the closest we've come to a goal so far. Hitting the bar with a header from Skriniar from the corner. Sorloth is in behind though. We might yet come closer to a goal in the game, but good block by Henry Harris. Now it's a corner at the other end of the pitch. Let's get rid of this one, please, shall we? Kennedy to cross and Kluivert to clear. Corner for Palace. Little Giovinco will take it. He's not going to be winning any headers in the box, so he might as well be the man to stand it up. Liam Kelly did win the header in the box, but it was straight at the keeper, thankfully. Kepa Arrizabalaga right behind it. We stay at 0-0 after half an hour. Tierney, drill it in there to Jeju. Borja Mayoral will keep that run going, and I'll look to play him through the gap. Borja Mayoral in the box. Took an age for the ball to arrive at his feet, though. Oh, it won't quite drop for me. It's back to Borja Mayoral. What a save from Lodejin. Unreal. Really nicely done. I got so lucky with the way it fell back to me, though. But keeper sorted his feet out, threw an arm up, basically hit him on the elbow, and went over the bar. Bailey with the delivery. Riedewald in the way. Corner again. Look for Savic at the near post. There he is! Off the top of the bar and out for a goal kick. Jeju to Borja Mayoral. Kluivert making the run on the outside. Nicely drops his shoulder. Nice tackle by Savic. Bending it. It's dipping, but not enough. Over the bar and wide. It looks like it's going to be goalless at half time. Headed by Milinkovic-Savic. Jeju, get it back across to him. Back kill there to Bailey. Borja Mayoral through the gap to Jeju. This could be the best way possible to start the second half. Bailey. It is the best possible way to start the second half. I just had to concentrate there. Make sure I beat the defender with Leon Bailey. Spins around him. Drills it home on the far post. It's Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 0. We fought hard throughout the entirety of the first half to get ourselves in front. Weren't able to do it. Right at the beginning of the second 45, we stuck the ball in the back of the net. Giovinco driving down the line. Cross comes in. Head that away or punch it away. As long as it's away, that's all I care about. It's not away. It's in. Oh man, what a finish from Christian Benteke. Has just floated, drifted into the top corner. Great punch by Arrizabalaga. I don't know whether his positioning was affected by that or not. He seemed to have got himself back where he needed to be. It was just... No, it's just that good a finish from Christian Benteke. Look at the way that floats right into the top bins. No, even if he was stood underneath it and jumped directly up, he probably still wouldn't have gotten there. Oh, 1-1. What a goal. Benteke just shoves Skriniar aside. Ruben Neves gets in. We've got the ball again. I've given that straight to Milivojevic, who's kicked it straight to Ruben Neves. The other side really looking after the ball here in this passage of play. Hopefully we can get ourselves maybe back in front. Oh, where's your driven low finish for Charlison? I double tapped the button. He didn't do it. Kluivert spins away on the counter. Feel that get to Jeju. See the run being made on the far side by Leon Bailey, and he can get there as well. Have to cut back, deliver the ball into the box. Kluivert, can he knock that down? No, he can't get anywhere near it. Great. Oh, but Ruben Neves picks up the loose ball. Oh! Again, just that little bit too high from Ruben Neves. Jeju back to Milinkovic-Savic to Ruben Neves. It's Richarlison in the middle, and Jeju's there, and around the corner is Leon Bailey. Bang! Oh, Leon! Come on, mate. You've got to bury that. There's no excuse. That should be 2-1. I can't believe he's missed that. 8 minutes to go. There's the final whistle. Palace fans apparently very happy with the point. Big cheers go up around Selhurst Park. We hit the bar twice in the first half, and we couldn't quite find the way past the goalkeeper for a second time at any point inside. The following minutes that fell after that, they pulled themselves back level, and then that was that. Despite 16 shots and 61% possession, we aren't able to get the win. Burnley 2, Manchester City 1. West Brom 2, Arsenal 1. Didn't expect to see those sorts of results in the Premier League that particular match day. Up next for us, the Carabao Cup quarter-final against Manchester City. City's starting lineup is very strong. They're not taking this lightly. It is only the Carabao Cup, but it is a full-strength side from Manchester City. And I am most certainly not putting out a full-strength side. So, heavy defeat probably inbound. Oh no, the Carabao Cup has escaped me. Maybe, I mean, I might win yet. Muller, lovely turn. Out to Leroy Sané. Cross could come in. Stop the shoulder well. Cross could still come in. Oh, ha ha! Post and wide from the bright red gloves of Thomas Muller. Not far away at all to an electric start from the home side. Savic into Romeu. Drilled forward. Laid back. Romeu forward to Richarlison again. Still going. Turns well. Lays that to Romeu. It's not the best. Somehow we're still coming forward. Sofiane Boufal. Boufal. He's in good form. I fancied him from range there, and it really wasn't that far away, but wide it went. Oh, via a deflection. Okay. Josh Sims with a delivery. Oh, Savic nearly did it again. I've just noticed a big Joe Hart in goal. What the hell? Sterling driving down the line. Cross could come in. Raheem Sterling. Still, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Kyle Walker into Kevin De Bruyne. Turns well. Wait for the through ball that doesn't come. Kevin De Bruyne scores. Great finish. I expected this to happen. My weak side, their strong side. I don't care about the Carabao Cup. I really don't. 1-0 City. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic into Sofiane Boufal. Oh, it's nicely done. Sofiane Boufal, good save by Joe Hart. Oh, he's going to drop free. Thought Boateng was going to clear it, and he just misjudged the path of the ball, and I wasn't able to react quickly enough to get it back. Thankfully, Thomas Muller has just kicked it straight to me, so I have gotten it back. But Jerome Boateng in the way again. Still 1-0 City. Short. Turns that inside there to Kevin De Bruyne. Sané with a 1-2 with Muller. Trying to get off Muller with DeAndre Edlin to close Sané down. But as it happens, it's Thomas Muller I should have been sticking closer to. He's the one that has the ball back. Shaw drills it into Sané. Lovely turn. Ryan Sessegnon arrives with the auto block. And away for a corner it goes. KDB to cross it. They've got a number of tall players. Richarlison heads away for a throw though. Danger averted a little bit longer. Throw to Sterling, back to De Bruyne. Walker to De Bruyne again. It's just disgusting. Kevin De Bruyne is so good. Kyle Walker could cross here. Sterling to De Bruyne again, to Sterling again. Someone's ended up on the floor. Raheem Sterling driving in behind and not strong enough to hold off Sessegnon, who doesn't have good enough feet to keep the ball in play. They've played it short to Sterling. Tried to read the turn, couldn't. Zinchenko, it's a good block by Romeu. Literally just throwing bodies in front of the ball now whenever City have the opportunity. Kevin De Bruyne has scored once with his left foot. It's Zinchenko again, and McCarthy holds on this time around. Pressure, pressure, pressure from Manchester City, but we've held them off. Shaw. Sané just rolls that back to Luke Shaw. Tried to step in and steal it away and couldn't. De Bruyne, Zinchenko. It's a good little drag back. Sterling. Don't give a pen. No! Penalty to Manchester City. Ryan Sessegnon gives it away. Did I get anything on the ball? Not a chance did I get anything on the ball. Penalty for Kevin De Bruyne's sake. I think he's going to go left. Oh, he did! And I've saved it! McCarthy goes the right way. And we'll take that throw in. No, we won't take that throw in. Okay. We stayed just 1-0 down. Get there. Sané, De Bruyne, Shaw. City continue to be dangerous. We continue to be fragile. De Bruyne gives it away. DeAndre Edlin just gets it to Josh Sims. And then we have now finally cleared our lines. Zinchenko on the run. Forward to Muller. Driving into the space. Made back to Sterling. Trying to catch him up. Easier said than done. This is great football, and it's going to be a great second goal. If it had gone in first time at the near post, Sané's just walking off. He doesn't care. He's annoyed that that didn't go in. Look, a little bit selfish to be that. Well, not show the team spirit to celebrate with your teammates. He is unlucky not to have scored himself, but to just turn around and walk off is very Cristiano Ronaldo of him. Anyway, 2-0 City. De Bruyne scores again. Lucky second goal though. Corner for City, whipped in. Boateng with a header. Cleared away by Sessegnon. Forsberg back out to De Bruyne. Sterling with a turn, one way then the other. Walker to De Bruyne. Someone's ended up on the floor in the box. Fernandinho hits the post. Sané follows up and that goes wide. Whew. Sané. De Bruyne to Sané. Good footwork, but the cross was poor. Fernandinho back to the German. Again, the pass was poor. Sterling. Wesley Hurt intercepts. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic will come away with it. Come on, Sofiane, run. Run. Just keep running. All right, stop. Pass it. Romeu. There's Josh Sims. There's Sofiane Boufal. Quickly to Obafemi. Arriving around the outside is Richarlison. Richarlison to pull one back. Good save by Joe Hart. Can I get to the rebound? I can, but Boufal can't fire it on target. 24 minutes to go. Still 2-0 down. Back there to Milinkovic-Savic. Boufal drops his shoulder well. Obafemi's there. Takes an age for the ball to reach him, but Obafemi draws a good save out of Joe Hart. 14 minutes to go. Still 2-0. Still 2-0. Coyote running down the line. He's so fast. I'm starting to realise what it must be like for opposition players to play against Jeju, because this Coyote guy is phenomenally quick. Just uncatchable in almost every situation. Josh Sims intercepts that well, but there's the final whistle. We are out of the Carabao Cup as it happens. I'm not too arsed about that. So all that it says to me is that January won't be as busy as we feared it may well be. So Manchester United win 3-0 against Arsenal there to ensure that they go through in our place. Chelsea face Everton, Watford face West Brom in the other quarterfinals. Oh well, we're not too bothered about going out of that competition, to be completely honest. We've got plenty of focus on the Premier League and, more to the point, the Champions League between now and the end of the season. We're fourth currently in the league, but still just 2 points off top. It's very close from 10th to first, to be fair. 4 points separate West Brom in 10th and Everton at the top. Both Manchester sides, United and City, sit on 17 points. Arsenal, Liverpool still down there just above the relegation zone. Spurs are up to 6th though, but we are doing okay. We're doing all right. Spurs only lost one game actually so far this season, but that's going to be all for today. Tomorrow will be Newcastle, Anderlecht and Leicester City. I'll see you then.